Have you had your gallbladder removed only to discover that it didn't help, or now you feel even worse? Incredibly frustrating, right? You are not alone, and I'll explain how often this happens and why it happens and what you can do next. Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Wangen, the founder and medical director of the IBS Treatment Center. I lost count a long time ago of how many people have told me that they've had their gallbladder removed and they don't feel any better, or they feel even worse than they did before. This process of having your gallbladder removed is called a cystectomy. And if you've had one done and not gotten the results that you hoped for, you are not alone. Now, this is a very common problem. It's not even a secret in the medical world, although you may not have heard of it because doctors, of course, don't usually tell you this. But many studies have confirmed that removing the gallbladder, even when it is well indicated, often doesn't help you get rid of the abdominal pain or digestive problems that you thought it was going to help. And for some people, it even makes things worse because although you can live just fine without a gallbladder, you were designed to have one for a good reason. So why doesn't a cholecystectomy solve your problem? Well, there are a whole bunch of possible reasons. So let's start with two of the most straightforward explanations. The first one is that once you no longer have a gallbladder, you no longer have bile acid when you need it. And even if your gallbladder wasn't working properly before, it definitely isn't working at all now once it's gone, right? Now, the gallbladder was created to store bile, and bile is made by the liver and used to help digest and absorb fats. So once the gallbladder is removed, you may have more trouble digesting fat because your gallbladder can't push out a bunch of bile to help you digest that fat. And if that happens, then you'll have other symptoms like loose stools. Now that's pretty simple. However, you can also have the opposite problem. So let me explain. Once the gallbladder is removed, you are still producing bile, but there's nowhere to store it because you don't have a gallbladder anymore, right? So it may just trickle out all the time into your digestive tract. And this can irritate the digestive system and then cause digestive problems. Now, both of these issues are treatable, but they probably aren't even the most common problems that people encounter after having their gallbladder removed. The gallbladder may not have been functioning properly, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it was the cause of your symptoms or of all of your symptoms. So consider this. Consider that your gallbladder may have only been one problem that you were experiencing, and that there are other potential causes of your symptoms. And we see this a lot at the IBS Treatment Center. And so we see these people, right, who've had the gallbladder removed, it didn't solve the problem because it wasn't the only thing going on. So I want you to consider that. The other thing that I urge you to ask yourself is, why wasn't my gallbladder working properly in the first place? Right? It may be that your gallbladder problem was the symptom of something else that is wrong, and not the true underlying cause, because something had to cause your gallbladder not to work right. So now, after you've had gallbladder surgery, now that the gallbladder is gone, you may still be having symptoms because you haven't actually yet found the true cause of what was going on and causing the symptoms and even causing your gallbladder to go bad in the first place. Now, the next question, of course, well, why would that happen? Well, there are many different causes for these types of digestive symptoms that get associated with your gallbladder. And most of those probably have not been addressed yet, even by your gastroenterologist, because it's simply just not their specialty. They're experts in doing colonoscopies and assessing your gallbladder, but not necessarily looking beyond that and figuring out what's going on deeper that caused those things to go wrong, right? In fact, there are far too many causes, even for somebody like me, to begin to address them here in a video like this. But that's what people like me, IBS specialists, do. That's what we're here for and what we help people figure out on a daily basis. So if you've had your gallbladder removed and are still suffering, give us a call today at the number below. We work with people all over the US and the world via telemedicine, and we would love to work with you and help you get your digestive health back too. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more insight on your digestive health. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.